What is up, y'all? What is goody? It's your amazing host, Courtney, coming to you with another amazing episode of Dreamz and Visionz, which is our second series on this channel. So make sure that you are subscribed and staying tuned as always. But this message that I have for you guys is for those who are ambitious and want to do something big in their lives. So please take heed to this dream that I'm getting ready to tell you guys. Hopefully it helps you. And this is all out of love. But let's get right into it. So I remember I had a dream that I was in this camp and everybody was preparing to go somewhere that was full of blessings and opportunity. Now, nobody knew how exactly it was going to work and what would happen on this trip that we were getting ready to go on, but we just knew that we needed to make it, kind of like how, it was with Moses and his people. And you can read about that in Exodus. But you had thousands of people with their friends and family, like I was, who were all packed up. Book bags, food, water, lighters, stuff like that, because mind you, it was also dark outside, and so it was a lot of people, right? And so I'm talking with my friends and family. I look over, I see a big old cabin like the ones that you would see in Tennessee, like in the mountains somewhere. It was a very beautiful cabin, but you had people registering, so that you can get into camp and whatnot. And so it was a very big deal. Like, people were really preparing for this trip that we were getting ready to go on. Mind you, we had to walk on this trip, and so that's exactly what we did. So we entered the first part of the trail that we were walking on. There was nothing but trees around us, and so as we're walking with our matches and lighters and whatnot, I'm talking with my friends. People are laughing, people are enjoying themselves, and so the vibes were pretty chill and peaceful. But as we're walking, I noticed that on my right side, there's a bunch of houses, small houses that are lit up with LED lights, ranging from all kinds of different shades and colors. And so I thought it was very, very cool, But on my left side, it was a completely different story. On my left side, there was a dried up ditch that had to be like at least I would say 6 to 10 feet deep. I can't really remember, but it was deep enough, right? And so I'm looking down there. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? And I see people trying to climb themselves up back into the trail. And so in my mind, I'm like, wait, what's going on? And instantly God took me down there into the ditch so that way I could get a better understanding of what was happening. And so God's like, look to your left and look to your right. What do you see? And I'm like, God, I see people trying to climb up here. And I also noticed that each time that they try to climb their way up, they keep falling down. And God was like, exactly. And he was like, why don't you try yourself? And so I'm like, okay. And so I try to climb up the ditch, and best believe I was falling down left and right. And I'm like, God, I really can't get up here. And the, funny part about it is that it wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was only a 6 to 10 feet deep ditch. So I'm like, this shouldn't be that hard. And so to make a long story short, God takes me back up there to the trail where my friends and family were. And, happily ever after, we made it. But the whole moral of the story, the whole meaning, the whole point of this dream is to let you guys know that you need to stay focused on whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, despite how young you are, despite what social media tells you, despite what your friends and peers might tell you. If you have a plan in what you want to do with your life and how you want to do it, you need to pursue it, because in life, in reality, you only have one chance. You only have one shot. And if you mess up, you might end up like those people in the ditch. And a lot of times those dreams, those goals seem so close, but because we decided to, be lazy or become distracted, those opportunities are no longer there. Am I preaching to myself, or do y'all feel me? And like anything, you're always going to have God on your side if you allow him to be there. And I believe those houses on my right side of the trail, I believe those represent angels, because if you think about an angel, you think about something that's bright, something that's pretty big, something that's going to be by your side, and so I feel like those houses, represent angels in our lives who are there to protect us and who are there to, keep us from harm's, way. And so, my prayers go out to those who are really trying to make it in whatever it is that they want to do. Like for me, I want to be a fashion model as well as a fashion designer. That's always been my goal. And I also want to preach the word. I understand that this is the type of generation that doesn't really want to hear the word of God because of things that have happened in the past generations. But I'm here to tell you that God is real and he loves you. And if you accept him into your life, he will make you new spiritually and probably even physically, you know what I'm saying? But God is real and he has changed my life for the better. Like a lot of times I am at peace and I am happy all because of his grace and mercy. So, if you don't know who God is, read about him, look him up, talk to somebody who does, and trust me, God will transform you and your life. That is the end of the episode. Much peace and love to everyone who's watching and listening. I love you guys and I can't wait to see you in my next episode. Peace.